Hello, fellow heirs. Welcome back to Weekday Wind Down with the Word, where we are reading through the book of Exodus. And today we will be reading the 27th chapter of Exodus in the NLT version. So without any further ado, let's start reading. This chapter is broken up into 3 parts. Plans for the altar, a burnt offering, plan for the courtyard, and lights for the tabernacle. Plans for the altar, a burnt offering. Using acacia wood, construct a square altar 7.5 feet wide, 7.5 feet long, and 4.5 feet wide. Make horns for each of its 4 corners so that the horns of the altar are all in one piece. Overlay the altar with bronze. Make ash buckets, shovels, basin, meat forks, and fire pans, all of bronze. Make a bronze grating for it and attach 4 bronze rings at its 4 corners. Install the grating halfway down the side of the altar under the ledge. For carrying the altar, make poles from acacia wood and overlay them with bronze. Insert the poles through the rings on the 2 sides of the altar. The altar must be hollow, made from planks. Build it just as you were shown on the mountain. Plans for the courtyard. Then make the courtyard for the tabernacle enclosed with curtains made of finely woven linen. On the south side, make the curtains 150 feet long. They will be held up by 20 posts set securely in 20 bronze bases. Hang the curtains with silver hooks and rings. Make the curtains the same on the north side. 150 feet of curtains held up by 20 posts set securely in bronze bases. Hang the curtains with silver hooks and rings. The curtains on the west end of the courtyard will be 75 feet long, supported by 10 posts set into 10 bases. The east end of the courtyard, the front, will also be 75 feet long. The courtyard entrance will be on the east end, flanked by 2 curtains. The curtains on the right side will be 22.5 feet long, supported by 3 posts set into 3 bases. The curtain on the left side will also be 22.5 feet long, supported by 3 posts set into 3 bases. For the entrance to the courtyard, make a curtain that is 30 feet long. Make it from finely woven linen and decorate it with beautiful embroidery in blue, purple, and scarlet thread. Support it with 4 posts, each securely set in its own base. All the posts around the courtyard must have a silver rings and hooks and bronze bases. So the entire courtyard will be 150 feet long and 75 feet wide, with curtain walls 7.5 feet high, made from finely woven linen. The bases for the posts will be made of bronze. All of these articles used in the ritual of the tabernacle, including all the tent pegs used to support the tabernacle and the courtyard curtains, must be made of bronze. Light for the tabernacle. Command the people of Israel to bring you pure oil of pressed olives for the light, to keep the lamps burning continuously. The lampstand will stand in the tabernacle in front of the inner curtain that shield the ark of the covenant. Aaron and his sons must keep the lamps burning in the Lord's presence all night. This is a permanent law for the people of Israel, and it must be observed from generation to generation. And that concludes the reading of Exodus 27 in the NLT version. As I read the part about the lamps burning continually, I thought about the 3 versions in the New Testament and how they were to keep their lamps burning. So they had to come prepared with enough oil to keep their lamps burning until the groom came. And I also thought about fervency, and I thought about how we should forever be seeking the Lord, seeking to get closer to Him, seeking to do still seeking to be at work for Him and whatever He has called you to do. And if you don't know that, continue to seek Him for what it is that He wants you to do. To have a relationship and ongoing relationship with the Lord constantly, you should be communing with Him in prayer or studying our Word, or just, doing things for Him, or just listening for Him to speak to us, or meditating on His Word. It's a continual thing. It should never stop until He comes. And so, but fervency for me is that I want more of it. I want to actually thirst for His Word, thirst to always be with Him and commune with Him and just spend more time. I want that thirst to just continue to grow and grow and grow. So that is what I got out of the chapter. It was down to the wire, that last verse of the Bible. Not the last verse, but the last paragraph of this chapter is where, I seen the fervency to keep my relationship with Christ fresh, forever burning for the Lord, forever having that thirst to just get closer to Him and to continue to be obedient and a willing and able vessel for Him to do whatever He wants to with me. So, as usual, I want to know what your thoughts are on this chapter. So please put it in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. As you know, iron sharpens iron. So I'm going to end it right here. Thank you once again for listening to Weekday Wind Down with the Word. And have a good life in Jesus Christ.